Hi everyone, I'm your Mistress of Manifestations and welcome to my YouTube channel. Cheers! This is going to be a reading for the sign of Gemini. How are you doing, my darling Geminis? How's everyone doing? This is a general reading. Not all the messages are going to resonate with you, but if it does, just claim it. If these messages confuse you, I want you to go and find out where your other placements are, i.e. your moon, your Venus, your rising, that is your ascendant, your Mars, your North Node. Google free birth chart calculator, put in your details and go and watch all those readings on my channel. And I guarantee you there will be extra messages there for you. So Geminis, I'm going to start by just taking a few cards from my Situations Tarot deck to just see what the theme of this reading could be. Ready? Gemini. How's everyone doing? How's your health? I'm sure everybody's doing fine and keeping safe. Okay, there we go. And I'm sending you blessings of health, wealth, success for anybody who is facing some kind of a health issue. So let's see. Poison. Toxic, unhealthy behaviors in people. This is definitely referring to some kind of a toxic connection. This could be either people in your life who are toxic or habits. Children. I don't know if I'm talking to a Gemini who is in an unhealthy marriage. Just putting this out there because there are children involved and probably there are money ties and that's the reason why you're staying there. But in terms of love or, any kind of a spiritual growth, I think there's something toxic in a family relationship too. Negotiating, bargaining, and begging. I don't know if you have been bargaining and begging with someone to give up some kind of a toxicity that they are obsessed with. And when this word comes out, poison, toxic, it's very, very Saturnian, as in, the devil, Capricorn. So I wonder if you have been bargaining and trying to negotiate with them to give up something very, very toxic in their lives. It could be some kind of a toxic habit. It could also be some kind of a toxic, repetitive behavior that they're indulging in. And I think because of the children, you're staying stuck. Now, you are ascending. Spiritual path and awakening. Like I told you, you are in a relationship where it's just about money and staying together because of the children or the family. There is really nothing else. I don't know even if there is love. And it's a very, very unhealthy situation. You've been negotiating and bargaining and begging with them to change. When this card comes in, it is somebody walking away, but they're walking away to a higher level in life. This could be a beautiful spiritual path opening for you. And I think it is because you have coming together, reconciliation, spiritual union, and soul contract. I don't know who this soulmate is. This is somebody that you're going to be magnetically attracted to. Now, I'll give you another message. Perhaps you've been wanting to reconcile with this individual too, and you've been doing your best, bargaining and begging them. But when it tells me that you are ascending and this is somebody walking away from something, are you walking away to your wish fulfillment? Perhaps you do not know that there is a magnetic, inexplicable pull, a soul contract with somebody, and you are walking towards your wish fulfillment, i.e. walking away. So let's see if, what the tarot has to tell us. I think I'm talking to somebody here who is trying their best to salvage a failing marriage or a failing relationship. They're doing their best. There's a lot of toxicity here. There's a lot of bargaining, begging going on here. I don't think I'm giving you the messages, I'm receiving it. I don't think that you are going to be able to salvage it though. And I think your spirit guides are requesting you to ascend, walk away from something which is very, very toxic. Okay. I'm just going to take top, Gemini. Just, I don't know why I felt like doing that. My God, and you won't believe how many major arcanas have come here. You came out in your own reading. I just pulled the cards. I don't know. I was going to start shuffling. These cards are already shuffled, but something just told me to pull these cards. This is your card. This reading is on point, Gemini. This is you, the lovers. You've shown up in your own reading. Let me put these cards away. Okay? So, of course, this was a relationship where, look at the love here. But whenever I see this card, I always feel that the woman here is so open, as in she's scantily dressed too. But, for me, it always feels like she's open. And this guy is dressed in all this armor. Why? Are you dealing with somebody who's cold, Gemini? Okay. And the Lover's card is also a choice. Okay. It's making a decision. You have the Star. I know that there is some kind of a wish fulfillment, which was perhaps this relationship when it started off. Okay. Or you are dealing with somebody who's perhaps a little star on social media. This is a card of Aquarius. So now, so far you have Gemini, you have Aquarius. So this was your wish fulfillment. I think you did your best to make, like I'm saying, there is somebody here who's fighting to salvage a situation. They're really doing their best. This was their wish fulfillment. Okay. You're doing your best to keep this. It's like you're whipping a dead horse. Gosh. This is what I'm feeling. You're whipping a dead horse because you believe that this was your wish fulfillment. This was it for you. You've been trying to stay hopeful in the current situation and you don't care what's going on. And you know what is going on? The Seven of Swords. I'll give you another message here. This Lovers, here is a turning point. You've tried to salvage a situation by bargaining with somebody because they're children. Okay, there are children involved. And you've tried to negotiate with this individual to change some kind of toxic, unhealthy behavior that they have. I don't know what it is. I don't know. But there is something there. And you've done your best to bargain with them because there are children involved. Now, this was your wish fulfillment, okay? It was your wish fulfillment. You guys came together because you came out in your own reading. This was a very, very powerful union, Gemini. But there is something toxic that this person is doing. And then the Seven of Swords comes out. And when this card comes out, it's also a card of social media, a card of distance. Are they doing something which is long distance? As in Seven of Swords is trickery, fuckery, screwery. I know it cannot be conjugated like that, but all those things, okay, under your nose. This is somebody who knows what they're doing. They know what they're doing is wrong, but they continue to do it because I think they are addicted to this unhealthy, toxic behavior. This could be a person too. And perhaps the person that they're dealing with is somebody who's at a distance, because this is a card of somebody being at a distance too. It's a card of, communicating through social media. Are they doing something behind your back on social media? Perhaps this was what broke. This is what broke you. The Wheel of Fortune comes in. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune is fate, destiny, the wheel turning in your favor. But you faced some kind of a trickery from this person. And now let me just take some more cards. Gemini, you're dealing with somebody who's been fooling you. Seven of Swords is somebody who doesn't have your back. This is betraying you. This is playing with you and your emotions, tricking you right under your nose. Right under your nose. I think you've known that this individual had some toxic behaviors on the internet. Gemini, please. For my Geminis. My Geminis, please. Gemini, I think you're dealing with a Knight of Pentacles. This is somebody who's very slow and very steady. They do not rush in. This is one of those nights who almost seems like he stops. So you are in a relationship with somebody where there is stability. I know that. Okay. You are dealing with somebody, Gemini, who is very slow. They do not rush in. They have this huge pentacle in their hand. And as you can see, there's a rabbit here. So there is even more growth expected here. And this was your, what can I say, your wish fulfillment. This was a relationship where you built a home, you had a family. This is a Virgo card, by the way. You're dealing with a Virgo. This is very slow. This is somebody who is very strategic. They take a lot of time to decide. This is fixed energy. They do not like quick changes. Either you are showing up like this, but I think you're showing up in your reading as yourself. This is your energy, according to me. You're dealing with somebody who's very slow. Very, very slow. It almost feels like, this individual is stopped in their tracks, but they're not. They're somebody who strategizes, who thinks a lot before they make an offer. Perhaps you are dealing with somebody and this is your energy. Now, when I see this card, there are a lot of pentacles here, okay? A lot of earth energy in your reading. Three of Pentacles. You have been working very hard, Gemini, with your hands to build this relationship almost brick by brick, to make it strong, to fortify it. This is a beautiful creation that you have done, and you're so proud of it. I feel this. I feel a great sense of pride coming from this relationship that you have created. And I don't think this is work related. This is a relationship. This is craftsmanship. A physical creation of something. You're working with your hands. And you've been hoping for some kind of an agreement. That's where I feel, why do you have to keep bargaining with this person? There's some kind of bargaining or negotiating going on here with somebody. Why am I getting a message that one of you, either you or them, you feel free to switch the roles? Apply it to you or the person you're thinking about when you come across this reading. Why do I feel that one of you here wants to salvage a relationship because you put in a lot of hard work, and the other person is not so interested? They have some kind of a toxic behavior, or they're addicted to somebody or something, and I think it's online. Okay. And they are really not willing to compromise. I think this is your, like I said, you're trying to flog a dead horse, Gemini. And you've been hoping, for a compromise, for an agreement. You've been doing your best. You've been negotiating with this person. And then when I see this card, the Knight of Wands, somebody who's guarded and defensive. Now, this could be you. For me, sometimes I feel this is you defending this person or this relationship to society, saying everything is great. We're the best. We rock. He's my rock and I'm awesome and they're awesome. And you're not. You're not. Okay. This is somebody who's exhausted, who's had enough. They're beaten and battered. They put up a wall. You have like closed off. You feel wounded. You feel beaten down. Or I feel whenever you go and speak to this person, they have put up a wall and they refuse to let their guard down and tell you what is really going on with them. Why is this person so defensive? Why have they closed the door? They're not trusting, or you're not trusting them anymore. I don't know. I'm getting this energy of somebody here who's closed off. Somebody here who's trying to bargain with people and request them, like, can we compromise? And somebody here is just closed off. It's like, this is them. No. For me, this is like somebody who's put up this wall. They put up this wall. They feel defensive. They don't want to be vulnerable. They feel exhausted. Somebody here is exhausted. Now, this could be you, or I think this is you. You are trying your best to negotiate with them, and they have just closed you off. You're off limits. I mean, they're off limits to you, but you're in a marriage, or there is some kind of a commitment here by the book. If they cannot continue to be closed off, and that's why I feel there's somebody here who is trying their best to negotiate with someone. Now, this Eight of Pentacles is doing something repetitively, working hard. Now, when I see these two cards together, I'll give you one message first. You have been doing your best to work at this relationship and literally craft it with your hands. This is a labor of love. This is the message I'm getting. You're very proud of it. You know, whatever you've built in the 3D. And there is the Ace of Pentacles here. So there is great potential here. Great potential. Ace of Pentacles is what? Money falling from the skies. Yeah. And there's a fox here. Perhaps the person you're dealing with, because the Seven of Swords is here too. It is again somebody using their, higher vibration of their Shahasara, their crown, to cheat you. A sly fox playing with your emotions. So perhaps you're dealing with somebody who is very, very intelligent. They have been, somebody who's got a good education, who's got good position in society, and they have created this beautiful foundation with you, with their hard work. I'm talking to somebody who has created their beautiful, stable life with their two hands. So there's a lot of potential here for money and stability. There's somebody here in this energy, very slow, very, very thoughtful, strategic, using their intelligence to create abundance in the 3D. Been working with your hands, you've been doing something repetitively, and I think somebody here has been working really hard over and over again, trying to save this marriage. Somebody here has been working their butt off to save a relationship, while somebody else has been doing something toxic repetitively over and over again. And I think this is on social media. This is on social media because, whenever I see this card and there's somebody sitting here, and lighting that little lamp, and I almost get an image of somebody hiding and looking at something. Are they talking to somebody, repetitively, or doing something toxic online? And it's pissing you off. I don't know if this was the breaking point. Because I feel you have noticed that they're closed off, which is they're very guarded, this individual. It's like they guard their heart, their emotion. They do not want to be vulnerable. And you've been trying to work with them on that, like, let your guard down. Come on, I want to see emotion. Because no, there's not one cup card here. There's a lot of earth and money. Perhaps you found out that they were being vulnerable and a sneak under your nose with somebody else. Perhaps they were showing their sweet emotional side to somebody else. And with you, it was all money, business, and children. Just giving you another message. I'm going to take one more card to see exactly what is going on here, Geminis. You're dealing with somebody who is definitely got some toxic addictions, unhealthy behaviors. Gemini, please. Can you give me some more messages for my Gemini? Gemini, the cards are sticking, Gemini. Somebody here doesn't want me to deliver this message, huh? I don't care. Okay, I have one card. Yeah, there has been no emotional fulfillment here. None. And I'll tell you why. Gemini. My Geminis, please. Wow. Now your cards are just flying. I'll tell you what I'm getting here directly. Now, before I tell you what these cards are, let me just go over what I feel the signs you could be dealing with. One is Aquarius. You have yourself in your reading, dealing with another Gemini. I think you also have Virgo here. Now, This is a marriage. You have the Hierophant. Okay. This is Taurus. I'm talking to somebody here who's dealing with somebody who is very strict, very, very, religious, and their beliefs are very strong. They refuse to change it. Okay. It's their way or the highway. And this is the Hierophant. This is nameless, faceless organizations, the hierarchy, your beliefs, the traditions. You're dealing with somebody like that, and they refuse to show you any vulnerability. And you're tired of this. Okay. You've tried your best to tell them, look, I need you to show me something sweet and soft, but they do not. In fact, they make you feel like a beggar. Five of Pentacles. Five is always a number of imbalance. You felt left out, like an outsider begging for emotions from this individual. Okay. And because this is a marriage, you've done your best to negotiate with them, trying to tell them to open up to you because you've missed that, that emotional connect. There is nothing here. There's no cup. The only cup card is you walking away. Who are you dealing? Are you dealing with a stone cold person who is so steeped in traditions and fixed way of thinking and behaving? They refuse to budge and they make you feel left out. They make you feel like an outsider. You feel alone in this relationship, abandoned, ghosted, left to fend for yourself. And they constantly come with, I've given you everything. You have money, you have a home, you have everything. Deal with it. Who is this, Gemini? This is a very, very cold energy, cold. You've spent so many nights staying awake here. Now, like I said, either put this for yourself or apply to the person you're thinking about. I don't know if there's a cross watcher here, okay, for Gemini. If you are, apply this then. Somebody has not been able to sleep. They've not been able to sleep. As you can see, this individual has everything. They have a comfortable home. They have a beautiful bed, nice, soft linen. They can't sleep. Somebody here has been in a state of, I think, panic, worry, nightmares, and sleeplessness over somebody's behavior. Now, the first thing that I'm getting from this is you are dealing with somebody who's very cold. They do not want to be vulnerable. They do not want to show you any emotional support. They're cold. They give you everything which is money-based, tangible. You want the money? Here you go. You want the home? Here you go. You want to shop? Here you go. You want to send the kids here? Here you go. Everything. What you've been missing is this. This doesn't exist here. And in fact, you feel that you are alone. But you're in a marriage. You're not supposed to feel like this. And there are children here. See this little page of Pentacles. Perhaps you stayed because there is a child. For me, sometimes this is somebody, okay, who is coming in with a small offer of money. I don't think I'm just getting that this is somebody who has a child, and you could have a child who is an earth sign. This is somebody who is a very sweet, very steady child, somebody who's very grounded, somebody who's ambitious, diligent, a good planner, consistent, star student, studious and grounded. This could also be good news for health. So if your health is suffering, Geminis, I'm here to tell you that your health is going to improve. Good news about health is coming in. I'll give you another message. When you first met this person, you knew them as somebody who was very, very hardworking. Okay. They were somebody who was, steady and diligent, dedicated, and you knew the potential was for them to become a knight, which, and you knew the potential in the relationship was to really, really create in the 3D. Because from the page, if this was a person that you married, you committed to, this was what they showed up as, somebody who's, steady, a diligent lover, very dedicated in a relationship, ambitious, and you knew they had the potential to grow. And you knew you would create a lot in the 3D with them, and you did. But what you didn't realize was this person is emotionally bankrupt. They have a lot of money, but emotions zero. The bank balance in the emotional department doesn't exist. They are bankrupt there. And this whole relationship in this marriage, you've been begging for them to show you some love and emotions, and they've made you feel like a beggar. And their main response has been, I've given you everything. You are comfortable. This is something I can't deal with, but I feel you got them sending out some kind of passionate messages online. Somebody else. You saw them opening up emotionally with somebody else. I feel this, and they were sneaking under your nose. And you were and you felt if they had all this passion, why were they not lavishing it on me? I have given them the child and I've given them the home and I'm taking care of everything. I'm the wife. Just giving you some messages. You are at crossroads and you're walking away. And in this card, Eight of Cups, you can see this person is just leaving a situation calmly behind me. Enough. And this big moon tells me that some secret has been revealed here, Gemini. Painful secret, albeit. I think you found out that they were being very emotionally available and very passionate with somebody else online. You are here today. Okay. You are deciding to move away from this because you can't take it. You feel emotionally devastated because you thought they were not capable of that, and they are with somebody else. Again, this is a card of choice. You are making a choice to move, and I love the Wheel of Fortune coming here then. The minute you make a choice to move, look, wherever you go, it's going to be sunny and brighter than where you are now. Because where you are now, you're a beggar. You're a beggar. And what you thought they were not capable of doing, they were doing it with somebody else. You're dealing with somebody who's very, very steadfast in their ways and you cannot change them. Very headstrong. They probably could have some kind of a powerful position, or they're somebody who's well known. The star, the social media thing, they could be, somebody who's well known and respected in the community. There's somebody who's created a lot of wealth in the 3D. There's somebody who's given you all the comforts. You have a child. They're very intelligent. They've used their knowledge, their education to create wealth. But they are emotionally bankrupt. There is no love. There's no sweetness. That's what you thought. Till you found out that while they were making you feel like a beggar, they were out there giving a lot of passion to somebody else. And this person, I feel, is somebody online that they have been repetitively talking to. You're here today. You're deciding to put your focus elsewhere. And when I see this card, okay, this person is walking away peacefully. You do not want conflict. You do not want conflict. The minute I think you've made your decision to move and you've decided you're going to walk away, the Wheel of Fortune comes in. This is Jupiter. I love this card for you. The wheel it's like the wheel turns in your favor the minute you find the courage to make a decision to move. Because I think this relationship is killing you from inside. You already were dealing with a lot of, feeling unwanted and unloved. But you thought, what, this is this person. That's how they are. I knew that. And they're not that type. But when you found out that they had all that they were not giving you for somebody else, you went into this. You couldn't sleep. You couldn't rest. I think you got panic attacks. I don't know. This is a card. I'm getting paranoia. I'm getting panic attacks. I'm getting, palpitations, fear, anxiety, hurt, pain. You kept questioning, was I not good enough? And there's an owl sitting here. Owls are about knowledge and wisdom. I don't know what wisdom or what knowledge you found. And again, there's a moon here. And the moon is secrets. Whatever knowledge you found out that they were doing repetitively online with somebody else, and I'm saying online, Because I think this individual they're dealing with could be at a distance from them. Broke your heart. You sat there with those thoughts because swords are your thoughts. And you kept ruminating, what, why not me? Why not me? Why them? When you started off at such an, at a point where this was a magnetic connection, why did it end like this? I don't know why this individual, never gave you the love. I'm feeling that you felt left out. It's just because they're addicted to something that is very, very, very toxic. Very toxic. Perhaps they have this bad habit. They've been doing this for a long time. You have this card of repetition. They've been doing this over and over again. They're addicted to something online or some kind of a thing online, and they cannot give it up. They cannot give it up. Wheel of Fortune is coming in. This is divine timing, unexpected message. The Wheel of Fate is turning in your favor. The cycles are shifting. Luck, fortune. This is unexpected good luck. This is your karma, yeah, Gemini. I'll give you another message here, though I'm not getting that very strongly because I have this card of reconciliation here. Perhaps you threatening to walk away. I'm just giving you a message. Perhaps you threatening to walk away, okay, is going to make them bargain and beg with you to stay. And perhaps they are going to make a change. Just comment below. Let me know what you're going through, please. But the strongest message I'm getting here is you are walking away. You're leaving the situation calmly. No fights, nothing. You're just leaving. You can't take it. You feel emotionally disillusioned. You feel stabbed, betrayed. You almost feel like you're useless and that this person is obsessed with somebody else. And you're finding this out, I don't know, was the last straw. And I feel that for a long time, Geminis, you've done your best. You've been flogging this dead horse. I'm getting this, been flogging a dead horse. It was dead all along. Put a Tipper card. Let's see what Tipper has to say for Gemini. For my Geminis, please. Interesting. Take one more. My gems. Gemini. This is a marriage. I know that. This is a marriage. Okay. There is a child here. I'm talking to a couple, a committed couple. Even if you're not married, there is a commitment here and there is a child here. Okay. Somebody, I told you, there's a lot of earth energy. This individual, they have money and they know how to create money in the 3D. This is a very, very rich person. You marry somebody who's very, very well off and they know how to create this. And they have done this with their intelligence. Very intelligent person. There's a main female, which I assume is you, Gemini. If this applies to you, who is this? There's an older woman here. Look, these two look like they're the same age, which could be you and your beloved. Who's this? There's somebody else in your business, and I think you found out. See, I want to tell you something else too. When this card comes out, okay, this older woman, okay, this is somebody who's very important, very influential, and I feel your beloved is also somebody who's very, very important or influential. This is a mature older woman, somebody of an authority figure, so much like the Hierophant. A teacher, a colleague, a manageress. Is this somebody at their workplace? Sorry, but this is a card of a mistress. Mistress, the extra person, the ex-wife, the other woman. There is somebody in your business here. And this is an older person. And they are addicted to this person. They cannot break free. Perhaps this is an ex-wife that they just can't break free from. And I feel, this energy that I'm getting from this woman is she knows that, she doesn't want to marry. This is an ex. And she knows that, you're married now or whatever. Oh, this individual is married, but they don't care. They don't care. They're having a good time. Perhaps they have some toxic habits too. I'm getting a very, very weird that there are two people here. Okay, and there's an age difference here. This person is addicted to this older person. This could be an ex-wife, a colleague. My God. What a mistress. Third person. Well, this is somebody who is influential. And since this main person is coming out as somebody younger, are they in a relationship with their boss or somebody at work who is very, very influential? And, they go traveling and stuff because you got some kind of passionate messages between them. I'll give you two messages that I'm getting here. This voyage. Perhaps they travel together. This is one message I'm getting. Business trips. You found some passionate communication, via emails, or you found something online. These hot, passionate messages, Cupid's arrows going through the air. And you're thinking like, this man has never given me any love and emotion. What the hell is he messaging this woman for with all this sweetheart, darling, pudding, puppy? What about me? Perhaps these two travel together for work and they have the perfect excuse to be with them in the hotel, motel situations. Or you're moving away. Like I said, you're walking away. Perhaps you're leaving the city, that town. This is somebody taking a train. So I'm assuming that they're shifting locations. You're moving away. Somebody here is moving away. And I think it's you. You had enough. And you have a child. And that was the reason why you stayed. I'll give you another message here. When I see this card, I'm holding this little toy. Perhaps you're scared. You have some inner child wounding here, Gemini. Where you're afraid, that if you leave, you don't want to be alone, or you're scared to be alone, Gemini. You're not used to being alone. I don't know. I feel this. But you're taking a decision to walk away from this person because there is somebody else involved in your business. And you found out. And what you thought that this person that you are committed to, who is emotionally bankrupt, or so they claim, that they can only give you this much. They're giving all what you want to somebody else. And repetitively, because this is a toxic, unhealthy behavior. I think this is an ex. Because they've been doing this for a long time and they decided that we will get married and I will continue this on the side because I can't give this up. I am addicted to this. You are moving away from a very, very toxic cycle. The Wheel of Fortune is coming in. Karma is being balanced and you are being shown the path. And doesn't matter what you go, where you go. Where's the voyage? It's going to be bon voyage. It's going to be to a better place, mentally, emotionally, and literally. Do not worry. The Wheel of Fortune is a very, very positive card. And I think you are ascending. And it's very interesting in this card of ascension, feels like somebody's going up a train station, right? And then you have this card here of you are ascending to a higher level of consciousness, spiritual path and awakening. Perhaps your ajna, your third eye is being opened organically by the divine. And I feel you were going towards somebody, I don't know who. There's going to be a magnetic pull. I'll give you another message. Because this word magnetic comes in, and when I see the Gemini card, it is very similar. For a small percentage of you, you could be reconciling with the same person. I don't know how, though. You always have free will, Geminis. Please think twice before you make a decision. For some of you, there is reconciliation here. And for some of you, you're going to walk away, okay, towards a person who's going to give you all this and more. You're going to come together with somebody who is your soul contracted soulmate. For that, you have to move away and take a voyage. It's almost like the fool's journey, right? Into the unknown. And you're going to do it. You're going to do it. You're going to do it. I feel this very, very strongly. But for a small percentage of you, perhaps you can salvage this relationship and come together. I'm getting that message as well. So let me go ahead and take some Nature's Whispers Oracle cards. Let's see what other messages I can give you, gems. My Geminis. Be true to your heart. You've been with a heartless person, let me tell you. This person is heartless. And you thought this was how they are. No, not with this other person, apparently, where they're all heart and, soul and body and all that jazz. Look, they are with somebody with whom they are very, very sexually active and very, very emotionally attached to. Okay, I'm giving you this message. And with you, they were just cold. Cold. Be true to your heart. You have felt like a beggar here, begging all the time, begging for their love, for their emotions. You're tired. And you have said, you know what? Enough. Enough. My bank balance is great, but my emotional health is zero. And I think somebody has suffered from depression too, once they found out that they were fooling around with somebody else. And this, I think this is an ex or somebody that they've been working with for a long time. And this is an older, influential person. Do comment and let me know, please. Maintain your childlike spirit. I think some of you have just quit living because this person is so rule bound. Everything is like this by the book. You lost your childlike energy and enthusiasm, Gemini. And Gemini, you're the twins. You're the most talkative, active, million words a minute. And you've lost your childlike enthusiasm for life. Maintain your childlike spirit. Do not allow somebody to bury that. Allow it to rise. It's within you. I'm going to take some Keepers of Light Oracle cards to Gemini. Let's see what else I can give you. Whoa. Okay. I think I'll take these three. One card has fallen down. I already have three here. Hold on. Okay. Such beautiful cards. Krishna. Devotion. Wow. Trust your spiritual guidance. Your commitment has been recognized. You are loved unconditionally. For a long time, you felt unloved. I'm feeling this. Yeah. You felt unloved. Like somebody didn't love you. They do. They do. Lord Krishna here is here to tell you that he's been seeing you suffer. And you are loved unconditionally, Gemini. Lord Shiva, transcendence. You are ascending. You are. And he's all about the third eye. You do know that Lord Shiva can create with dance. He can destroy with dance. It's just by dancing and creating that beautiful vibration. He can either destroy or create. And his third eye, when he opens it, he turns things to dust. Okay? Bhasma, that's what we call it. All right? The power in his third eye is so strong. He can literally, what can I say? Demolish something. Rise up, honor your inner force. Steps are being given. Dance with the universe. Look at the steps here. Dance with the universe, Gemini. Enough. Steps are being given here. Look at the steps you're climbing up. Ascend, go higher. You've been in the dumps with somebody who is toxic and poisonous for you, for your health, especially your mental health. And you know, he wears the moon. Intuition, it's on point. You are having a blossoming of your psychic abilities. I want you to trust that. Odin, psychic insight. I rest my case. You are having a blossoming of your ajna. Your third eye is open. See the truth for what it is and follow your intuition. Please follow your intuition, Gemini. Your third eye is open. Congratulations. You're now going to be able to access information from other realms, from higher beings, and from within your higher self. Okay? Trust it. Taurus, cosmic gateway. Your thoughts are magnetic. Do you see the words repeating here? Magnetic. Your thoughts are magnetic and powerful. Miraculous changes are occurring. That is, for me, the Wheel of Fortune coming in and just changing this situation, toxic, unhealthy. You are breaking free from a toxic, poisonous, karmic cycle that ruined your mental health. And I think Lord Shiva is opening his third eye and destroying that relationship for you. He's also destroying your, I was going to say Brahma, which is your misunderstandings about a person, where you thought they were perfect and you know they would never, no. They were fooling you under your nose and you are being guided. Your third eye is being opened, you're being shown things. You are moving away from a very toxic, unhealthy person and you are ascending to your soulmate. And you're going to come together with somebody who is not emotionally bankrupt and they have enough love for you. Enough. You do not have to bargain and beg for their time or their emotions. And they are not going to be going and sharing it with other people online because you are going to be their wish fulfillment. Gemini, please, please, please comment below. Let me know what you're going through. I cannot wait to come back and do another reading for you. Please like and subscribe. It helps my channel. I hope that this energy shifts. Comment, let me know what you're going through so that I understand what the collective is going through better. I hope these messages helped you and I'll be seeing you very, very soon. But until then, I'm going to say goodbye. I love you and namaste. Bye.